When we had last left Team Bald, their exploration of Baldur's Gate's lower city continued. This time with them having a couple of fairly intimate conversations with none other than the Emperor and Karlach, one of which involved a trip to realms beyond, and the other a little lovely evening date. Now it was time to check out Sorcerous Sundries. This is Baldur's Gate 3. Welcome back. Let's unhide all of that and head over here, right? This is called Sorcerous Sundries, right? Well, I guess I don't know. There is actually a vendor there? Oh, the hawker, of course.
Moving in.
Like a man, or hide away like a child.
Okay. Hello, Aridin.
Let me back in. I'll bring Lorroakan out here, you tin tube. You tell Lorroakan I went for his goddamn night song, and now he has to pay up.
Oh my god, it's you!
What are you looking at?
Oh my god, I know you!
Shit, it's you. You went looking
I
for
said
the
the same
night song
thing.
after me. Please tell me you found it.
The guy from the busted-ass bridge in Act 1 near the beginning. Deception. Sorry, I didn't find anything. Who are you trying to get at inside? I found the night song. Turns out it wasn't a relic, but an ASMR. That's none of your business. Yeah, I found the night song. I have no reason to lie here now, right? Yeah, turns out it wasn't a relic, but an ASMR, or ASMR.
An asthma.
Asthma.
Hells. If I'd known,
Though
I'd
maybe
have
being
asked for more
American, I should
gold.
say Mar.
Kidnapping costs more than theft. Don't forget, I'm the one who gave you that contract. I want my cut.
She's in my camp. If you want to turn her in, you're gonna have to take her down yourself. I haven't been paid yet. She's immortal and tough. You can't forget about turning her in. You can forget about turning her in for a reward. Deception. Oh, she's gone. I'm not sure where to. Intimidation. Piss off. Huh. So he was down to do kidnapping. I don't remember what the whole situation was about all this. But regardless of any moral implications, undoubtedly now my character would lie. She's gone. I'm not sure where to. Nailed it.
Son of a bastard's whore. You had a small fortune in your grasp, and you let it go. I ought to knock some sense into you. But you know what? I'm too goddamn tired. If she's out there, I'm gonna find her. You mark my words.
Maybe you two can bask in whatever she says you want to bask in. Okay. Clank. What are you? Animated armor. Construct. Suits of magically animated armor. Ponderous and persistent. These constructs are often used as guardians. Anti-magic susceptibility? Held together by the weave itself, this armor is incapacitated by anti-magic fields. Right. Mage animated. Lorroakan has taken a special interest in this animated armor. As a result, this entity has an additional +5 to its ability scores and +20 total HP. Okay. Sure.
Look, Mama, look! It's so pretty.
Look around you. Indulge your curiosity. Sorcerous Sundries is the finest purveyor of magical miscellany for miles around.
Where's the axes?
What they sell is far more precious than mere sword or shield. They sell knowledge, ingenuity, the wisdom of mages past.
Sounds like more your thing than mine.
Okay. Let's see, we should probably buff everybody up too, before I forget. Oh, whoops, wrong button here. we are. Good. And Gale.
Lost in thought.
Make sure you get some mage armor going on. Right, you aren't wearing actual armor, are you? Yeah, you should be fine. So you're at 15 AC right now? Oh, you can actually cast mage armor on other targets too. I did not know that. Went up to 18. A gain of 3. Not terrible. Okay, anything else we ought to do? I mean, I guess we could conjure an elemental, right? That said, part of me wonders, it may actually be more effective to just fire off more powerful attacks. You know? Yeah, do we get a bonus? Because we don't really have anything that synergizes with some of these. You know? I mean, a familiar, sure. That's just a ritual. But the other ones, it's not exactly like these level 5 and 4 spell slots are plentiful. Yeah, maybe we hold off on the summons. And you know what? Jaheira will have plenty. Right? It's not really something we ought to worry about. There we are. And then let's get... I guess we could do a glyph of warding. We could also do chromatic orb, because we can change that to deal fire too. Okay, and how about... We'll get Globe of Invuln. Just in case. Probably not needed, but just in case. Okay, and then...
Let us show them how it's done.
Jaheira, you should most certainly have your summons out. Oh yeah, we should do the Hero's Feast. Shouldn't we? Okay. Let's do that real quick. Actually, let's do that after we get the summons out, right? Let's see, are there any others that I need to concern myself with? I don't think so. Okay. Conjure a minor elemental. I will do ice. I think I preferred the ice ones over the mud ones. Conjure a regular elemental. Let's see. Which one did I prefer here? Maybe the fire one. You know, why not? Let's get a little wild. Maybe we'll try a different one every time. Oh, whoops. I want a woodland being. And then we'll have you get your fallen lover. Great.
Yes?
And then, is that everything that's more permanent? I think so. Oh shit, what is it that costs level 6 I keep using up? What is it that keeps costing that much? I keep accidentally using it. Should be nothing, right? Oh, it's because I conjured a Myrmidon. A Myrmidon is level 6. Oh. I see, okay. We'll know it for next time. You know what, the Myrmidon
Right,
was
what
pretty
now?
good. Okay. There we are. And then, actually, can I talk to Gale real quick? Will he have some sort of reactivity to just being here? It looks a lot like how it appeared in the original game. I mean, obviously, the fidelity is completely different, but as far as the general layout, not too dissimilar.
This is hardly the time for idle banter. The annals of Carsus are here, waiting to be read.
Dude loves it. Okay. Let's see, Karlak, anything else?
Soldier.
Nope. Okay. Shahira, how about you? You've probably been in here before.
Yes.
Nope. Okay. Fair enough. Well, I guess let's talk to Roland? Wait, don't I know you? Do I know you? Roland? God, I think I do.
You! What are you doing here?
Me? What are you doing here? Fighter. I know a beating when I see one. Who knocked you about? Did you see Eridan outside? From the Druid's Grove? I'm here for Sorcerous Sundries, of course. Me? What are you doing here?
This is, my apprenticeship. It has not been what I expected. Master Lorroakan is, a difficult man. He's consumed by his pursuit of the Night Song. I haven't learnt a thing, and I fear it'll stay that way.
A lucky escape, given Lorroakan's reputation. He'd have little of value to teach you.
But never mind that. What can I do for you?
Wow. Roland giving a whole lot of Tom Wamskins right now. Do many people ask about the Night Song? I have information on the Night Song. Night Song, she's in my camp right now. I'm here to shop. Leave. Many people ask about the Night Song?
It's all I deal with these days. People claiming their trinkets are the real Night Song, looking for the mountain of gold Lorroakan promised. There's even a pamphlet. Take one. They're on the desk.
I'd imagine Lorroakan knows that it's not a trinket, but a person. I have information on the Night Song.
Be very sure before you make to visit Lorroakan. He's got a beastly temper. But if you really do know something, he'll want to see you. Head upstairs. You can find the way into his tower up there.
Okay. Before I do that, though, can I shop?
How can I help you?
I'd like to buy something.
Huh. I suppose that, at least, I can help with.
Oh yeah, of course you have a gajillion different scrolls. Harper Sacred Striker. Whoa, level 6 spiritual weapon on it. Huh. This quarterstaff is as solid as the bond between each member of the Harpers. Even working in anonymity, they do so with a common and righteous cause. Can spiritual weapon even summon a quarterstaff? I don't think so. Okay. A wild-looking hat called Birthright. Oh my god. +2 charisma. Huh. Oh, that's wild. Oh dear god. Is it better than my current one, though? I don't... Oh my god, I don't know. Is it better than my Helmet of Arcane Acuity? God, I don't think so. I really don't think so. I mean, true enough, it would be pretty good for Will. Right? Will could definitely make use of it. So we should minimum consider it for him. Yeah, +2 charisma up to 22. Birthright. The thing that you poor sods simply cannot grasp is how effortless all this magical, hooey-wooty, casty, spellsy business is for me, a very stupid sorcerer at a wizard academy ball. Right. Isn't it that wizards tend to dislike sorcerers because they're, like, more naturally gifted? Okay, embroidered hat. Wizard hat. This wizardly hat has a little embroidered rabbit inside its lining. The rabbit is called Snowball, and once he was lost, never to be found. Armor of Landfall. Light armor. +1 to spell save DC. When starting your turn on plant growth surface or vine surface, regain 1d4 HP. Huh. I mean, at minimum, wouldn't that be pretty decent for Jaheira? And, you know, it looks very thematically appropriate. It also gives you plant growth, level 3, transmutation spell. Smelling of long abandoned gardens grown wild with thorny roses, moss, and hibiscus. This armor was worn by a powerful druid who spent so long from people that she forgot to miss them. Oh my god. Sorcerer robe. Neat leather bands keep the trailing cloth secure. Singed sleeves are a liability for any spellcaster. Vest of Soul Rejuvenation. What the hell? +2 AC clothing. Is that better than Karlach said? Nah, because he had all the other fun effects. Right. Yeah, I don't think so. Because it's imperative that it grant her extra strength. Because it synergizes better with the Giant Slayer effect. Whenever the wearer succeeds on a save throw against a spell, they regain 1 to 4 HP. Greater Kushigo counter. Oh, this is Kushigo equipment. The wearer can use a reaction to make an unarmed strike against any attacker that misses. +2 AC. A garment worn by one of 3 monks who fought together against Headless Serpent Secret Venom, a gang in the port city of Nyanzaru? This was worn by Striga Morkoskevich, whose stances moved fluidly, flawlessly, and who defanged the serpent one blustery night. Ring of Regeneration, an old favorite. Combat regen. At the beginning of your turn, the ring activates and heals you 1 to 4 HP. This ring is, in effect, a tiny field medic that won't charge you 70 gold pieces for a 15-minute consultation. Quick Spell Gloves. Cantrips that cost an action cost a bonus action instead. This effect can be used once per short rest. Oh. Huh. Once per short rest? Ooh, that's tough. Man, yeah, that's really tough. I don't think that's that good, is it? Especially when I have something like my weird freak ring. My Ring of Enchantment and Illusion, or whatever it's called, right? That lets me freely cast any of my spells as a bonus action, so long as they're within those schools. Yeah, I don't think it's that good. I mean, once per short rest is a lot better than per long rest, you know, but you basically just bop out one cantrip. You know, how good is that? How much of a difference is one cantrip going to make? I mean, I guess in the best course of things, probably good for like a warlock. You know, probably a warlock. Just pumping out Eldritch Blast is the way to go, right? Or maybe if you're building heat, maybe. Oh, unless... Ooh, think about this. There are cantrips that are quite good that we never really use because they use up a full action. Right? What are they? Like Blade Ward, Resistance, True Strike. Those are decent ones. Well, I think True Strike maybe just lasts for like 1 or 2 turns. But the others, don't they last like 5 to 10? Maybe that's worth it. If you use one of the cantrip buffs. Maybe that's another use case. That might actually be worthwhile. Yeah. These gloves were worn by the wizard Bucknard, who always maintained that speed was most important in spellcasting. This, because even if you royally bugger up the spell, you've got enough time to leg it away afterward. In which, true enough, in BG 1 and 2, my god, being fast was everything, right? Having the AoE group-casted haste, holy hell. People said it was powerful, and true enough, it was. Magic of the Weave and Introduction, Oral Histories of Faerun, Gith and Mind Flayers. Okay. Yeah, we probably should get this hat for Will. Right, but he ain't in the party at present. I'm shocked at how much really quite good monk gear we always like run into, and yet there is not a monk follower by default. I mean, true enough, you could easily respec somebody, but it's kind of wild to me.
Always nice to be wanted.
Jaheira, what is your chess piece? Yeah, I think this is a must-buy, right? The Armor of Landfall for Jaheira? Gotta be, right? Got to be. Granted, when starting your turn on plant growth surface or vine surface, regain 1d4 HP. I mean, also, that could just last forever. You know, that could persist forever. Ooh, but on the flip side, as nice as that is, she would lose out on 2 AC, no? Or is she overcapped? Is she running into issues with Dex? Yeah, if she underdoes it, she may not lose out on that much. Yeah, how much Dex could she get?
Hope you found what you're looking for.
Hang on a sec. Let's see, character sheet here. 14 Dex. Well, no, that's exactly enough, isn't it? Though we could respec her around, too. And make it up, right? We could take 2 points out of Con and put 2 into Dex. But would I want that? Do I have Warcaster on her? Yeah, I do. Ooh, I don't know if that's worth it. Oh, man, I don't know. Oh, that's really tough. I'm not sure. I don't know if that little heal is worth it. Yeah, I'm not sure. Alright. Let's keep looking around this lower floor before we head up. We can talk to the water elemental?
Moving ahead.
Hello?
The water elemental appears to turn towards you, showering everything with a bracing mist.
Oh. Anything else?
The water elemental's form shivers before you, a damp patina dripping off your skin.
Patina? That is not how you say that. Right? I've always heard patina. Okay. Header cross.
I want a pet elemental.
Okay.
But Mumbus says I'm not old enough. I wouldn't let it die like the goldfish, though.
Mumbus. Are you Mumbus? Anything else?
Oh, you look like you could drink an entire water elemental in one go.
Okay. Zelita across.
Have you seen how much the prices have risen? Might as well be throwing my gold straight into the lava elemental.
Anything else?
I'm so grateful the shops are staying open despite everything. But it's all so very dear.
I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what that means. It's also very dear in that sense. What does that mean when you say it that way? Whoa, look at this staff. Gold wormling staff. Gives you a firebolt cantrip. Deals 1 to 4 fire. The fire engulfing this staff seems to feed off thin air, never once burning the dark wood. Okay, anything else over there? A cold brim hat. Sounds good for Jaheira. Once per turn, any condition inflicted on a target also applies 2 turns of encrusted with frost. Upturning the hat and gazing into it, you get this slightly vertiginous feeling, as if you were looking into a cold, abandoned well with no discernible end. Oh, haven't we seen one of those? In fact, don't we have one on Jaheira right now? No, I'm tripping. I feel like I'd seen that before. Winter's Clutches. When the wearer deals cold damage, inflict 2 turns of encrusted with frost upon the target. Wow, we need that. Jaheira needs that. Likely these originated in Icewind Dale, where tempers run as hot as hearths, and frozen rivers trace the arm of the dale in a network of blue-white tributaries. Now she doesn't have that, right? Yeah, she's got the missile snaring ones. Alright, if you'll excuse me, I need to take a quick restroom break here. Apologies. Be right back. Alright, we are back. Apologies. Let's see. I guess I need to talk to the lava elemental too. Is there anything else good here? Flame Blade, Winter's Clutches. I think it's all scrolls from here on out. Yeah, how do I get these things? They were not for sale. Lava elemental? Do you sell them?
The lava elemental looks at you placidly, near unfathomable heat beating against your face.
Okay.
The lava elemental stares back at you. You think you can feel your eyelashes starting to singe.
Can you conjure a lava elemental? Okay. Big Clive.
Excuse me, he can't stop. There's only so much shopping time left before the absolute breaches the city.
Okay. What are you shopping for?
Did I not tell you I was busy?
Oh my god.
If I have to haul up in my basement without my favourite parchment, I'll go spare.
Oh, you're gonna hole up. Cordrain the Recent. Zombie. Alice Althea. Animated armor. Okay. Is there anything good in these bookshelves? Oh yeah. Magical Histories, Volume 2, The Spell Plague. I can just take it. Display case. I can just take that too. Okay. Animated armor. It says Gush. Does it say anything else? It says Gush again. Row books.
Look, a bookseller. She can point us to the tome I need.
Harping by Moonlight, An Approach to Life. I don't think we've read that. Harping by Moonlight, An Approach to Life by Elminster Elmar, the Sage of Shadowdale. The text is rife with observations and personal introspection such as this. I've never understood why people talk about evil as if it's a point of view. I find that tawdry and stupid. Evil and good are as present in our world as gravity, and though their interpretation is displaced across the garbled noise of culture, they actually remain reasonably constant. Just because you've cast fly doesn't mean you've broken gravity. Even the god who gives a cleric her power is just a flue, down which the smoke of good flows. Sometimes I wish we lived somewhere in which these things weren't as omnipotent as they are. No matter how long you study, you can't grapple smoke. I've tried to understand good, to realize it in our world. More and more often, as I get older, I just feel it flowing through my fingers. Which isn't to say the things we do are meaningless. We may be puppets, toked and strobed around by good and evil, but we can jerk on the strings a little. Okay, sending that to camp.
Open up.
What's this book? Ye Folly of Karsus. Read. This ancient water-damaged tome is largely illegible, except for the following. Did Karsus, mystic, autodidact, in all his vainglory, disdainful as ever of received wisdom, proclaim that, crisis-bound, he would safeguard the magic tapestry of all wizards by supplanting the failing weave god Mistral with another immortal guardian wiser and stronger of mind? Who could that be? Asked the Netherese, amazed, and Karsus gave them reply. Who but I? Have I not mastered all spells that are known, and divers others, divers, I don't know that word, others that are not? Have I not forged this crown, thrice finialed, that shall convey into my brain-mind all the enchanted wisdom of Netheril? Yea, indeed, and of Mistral herself. It shall be so. Canst thou but wait, implored Lord Shadow, until... Well, some acknowledgement for the crown. Let's see, what book were we specifically looking for here? Or did we even know? Wizard of Waterdeep. Gale wants to learn more about the Netherese crown controlling the Elder Brain. In Baldur's Gate, there's a renowned magical emporium, Sorcerous Sundries, known for its collections of rare and valuable magical tomes. He wants us to go there and speak with their bookseller and find out if they have anything on Netherese magic. Is this the bookseller, then? Alice Althea.
Do you think that zombie looks... fresh? Is fresh good? I never know with zombies.
Are you the bookseller? Cordrain the Recent.
Quiet, please. I'm trying to decide if shelling out for one of these things is worth it.
Okay, Cordrain.
Apologies. I'm with a customer at the moment.
Oh, okay.
Look, I'm sure there's somebody else who can help you. I need to work while the flesh is fresh.
The flesh is fresh. Can I talk to the zombie? Oh, where's it gone? Whose corpse even was it? I didn't even get to take a peek. Oh, here it is.
The newborn zombie gazes at you hungrily, pus drooling from its slack jaw.
The character's like, oh, nasty.
The zombie is still watching, still hungry.
Okay. Zombie, you're like someone else I know. The Emperor. Okay. Anything else over here? Nothing there. The Apprentice's Companion, Book the Fourth. I don't think we've read this. Uses of magic per particular quandaries. To reveal invisible traps, use Fairy Fire or See Invisibility. To bypass glyphs, use Fly or Gaseous Form. To block harmful spells that traps may trigger, use Counterspell. Oh, you can counterspell a trap? Okay. Sending it to camp. Oh, you must be, yeah. Tome Monger. Tolna. Okay. Ew, what is this? Why is this like stained with pee? Okay. Hello, Tolna?
Literature department. Can I help you?
I'm trying to find out about a particular Netherese crown. You got anything on that subject? Why are you whispering? I'd be interested in any especially rare tomes you might have. What do you have on offer? Leave. Why are you whispering?
Psst. These books are sensitive. They prefer an environment of quiet reverence.
I'm trying to find out about a particular Netherese crown. Have you anything on that subject? I'd be interested in any especially rare tomes you might have. Is that true, Books? Are you sensitive? What do you have on offer? Leave. Should we be nice? Should we be nice, or should I yell here? I'm going to yell. Is that true, Books? Are you sensitive? Oh my god! They were very sensitive. They were exceptionally sensitive. They were... It's true. It is actually true. They were incredible. Okay. What the fuck happened? What even... I'm not even sure what the hell happened. Alright. Gale, I'm sorry, but... she might not want to trade after this.
Look what you've done! By all the gods, I'd give my ear for the least bit of respect for the written word. Go act the clown on your own time. Come back when you've cobbled together some manners and are prepared to pay for the damages.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry about that. I now understand. Books need to be well treated. Lesson learned. 400 gold. Leave. I'm going to leave. Gale, do we really have really have to talk to her to find out?
This is hardly the time for idle banter.
Okay. Okay. Maybe we can just find it ourselves. You know, maybe we can just find it. Okay. Let's see. Downfall of the Iron Throne. Oh, that's about the first game, though. A top corner is folded down on one of the final pages. And with the downfall of Sarevok, the City Mages Council was asked to make a memorable example of the Iron Throne, whose criminal headquarters squatted like a dire toad in the center of Baldur's Gate, looming over the disgusted citizenry its thugs had so recently preyed upon. The council, hastily convened, decided upon a dramatic demonstration of the city's rejection of the Iron Throne, and 17 of their number joined their magical powers in a 48-hour ritual that concluded by levitating the Iron Throne building from its foundations, conveying it across the docks and out over the deepest channel of Grey Harbor, where it was plunged beneath the waves and fog to be seen no more. And in this way, the most prominent symbol of the bloody reign of Sarevok Anchev was obliterated. I guess that's where we're going for the final part of the game, right? Okay, that's probably the final part of the game, right? That's probably it. You know, is that it? I feel like that's gotta be it. Okay. As per usual, do not tell me. The Path to Elminster. From the hand of Ramazith. In silver hand are wielded season's might, flame and torrent, wind and storm evoked. What left for those who witness as it mauls, but the wish to see it beckoned at thine call? Such knowledge cannot help unlocking doors. So you, like wise Elminster, might set your course. Fables of Faerun, The Dim-Witted Drow. I think we read that. Magical Histories, Volume 2, The Spell Plague. Wait, wasn't that 4? Oh no, it was 2. Okay. Anything else around here? The Apprentice's Companion, Book the 5th. I think I can just take it. Yeah. Let's give it a quick read. The particulars of a single entity plane. This type of alternate plane can easily be used as a trap Think, for example, the infamous Ginny's lamp, or Majira's chest trick. In this type of plane, only a single entity may exist at once. If a new entity enters, the old one is quickly and forcefully removed. If no entities are inside, the plane then collapses immediately. Okay. I'm sending it to camp. Look, I will pay the fee if I must, but otherwise, I'm going to try to find a way around paying the fee. Songs of the Wind. There it is. A copy of Songs of the Wind by the wizard Elminster. This edition is not annotated at all, and old enough that it might be part of the originally printed set, or perhaps just a compelling reproduction. He recalls the magical school of Windsong Tower in the elven city of Mythdraenor. One section of Recollections has this for an opening. There's a pergola that lecturers gather under at the wintertime ball. Someone gets a block of oak wood from the great bough of Windsong, and they all pose as the block fetcher sculpts the image into the wood, using a transmutation spell. This little ritual is so bleakly funny, I can barely recall it without feeling like I need to wash my mouth out with lime juice. Anyway, the lecturers talk turkey, paying especial attention to the body language of the people around them, because these are not simply colleagues. They're also rivals in the strictest sense of the word. There is no such thing as a lecturer without their foot in the competitive stirrup. They're a jockeying lot, and the way they view the world outside their tenure and status is tantamount to the way they view their students. Something to be tolerated and molded in the warm clay of their fantastic brains, projected and sculpted like images in oak wood. I would know. I was the one taking the picture. Okay, I'm going to take that. Got a head over here. Another one. This one chopped. Not a real head, mind you, a bust. Okay, let's take some of these. Chemical reagents, often free. Let's see, what is this? Magic of the Weave, an introduction. We've read that. We'll add it to wares. Incredible that all these books are free. Except for, apparently, the ones I blew up. Does this animated armor have anything to say? It says Gush. Let's check these books. The Apprentice's Companion, Book the Second. I'll read it. With regards to summons, their uses are uncountable. This mage's preferred utilizations include as intrepid scouts, and what I call wasters in battle. Summon your noble friend to your side, and send them into the fray to tire your foe. Do not develop an unnatural attachment to these summons. They are magical, not actual, in form. A fiction of weave and air and light. Right. I feel like this would have been more useful to read at the beginning of the game, right? For people who maybe wouldn't realize it. Okay, Enchanted Me. This book describes an elderly spellcaster's years, learning the art of enchantment. Cold and frigid was the day I learned that to fail in charming a better wizard was the most dangerous game of all. I first met Cavalierin Draithwaite at a Kalashite barroom. The game was a complicated play of cards I hadn't mastered, but being young, foolhardy, and overconfident in my abilities as a student wizard, I thought I'd use my minimal talent with enchantment to gain the upper hand. Quietly did I seek to charm the feeble old woman to my left. She appeared to me a parochial sort, and unlikely to put up much resistance to my trick. I'd been blown against the barroom's back wall, then up to the ceiling and back down again before I realized this feeble woman was none other than Cavalieren Draithwaite, Master of Charms, author of the very textbook from which I learned the enchantment I attempted to use against her. After she gave me a good thrashing for my audacity, we became lifelong friends. Oh, the final page is completely blank. Ooh, it's a mystery. You need to use some magic to figure out what it says. Okay, let's see over here. Row of books there. Schools of Magic Conjuration. I will read it. The Eternal Invitation. The yes to abjuration's no. The School of Conjuration is the mage's mighty beckoning to the wonders our world has to offer. Key terms: create, summon, invite, teleport. Key concepts: transportation, summoning, producing, finding. Sending to camp. Okay, another row of books, some people here. Let's talk to the people. Hector Roba.
Where is the famous Lorroakan? His shop is a nutter shambles. Oh, I'm not moving from this spot until Lorroakan comes and speaks to me personally. I will be heard.
Good lord. Take it easy. How about you? Kappa Delores.
There's not much left. Looks like folks heard the Absolute was on the march and bought everything that wasn't nailed down.
Anything else?
My advice? Cobble together what you can from what's left and wait for this all to blow over.
Okay, over here. More books. An alternative perspective. The Weave. I don't think we've read this. According to standard wisdom, the Weave is comprised of the body of Mystra, or the domain of Mistril, the threads connecting all of creation to the source of magic itself. I posit to the intrepid reader that the truth is far more fascinating. The Weave, as we know it, is not invisible at all. No, certain among us, whom I call seers, can sense the true nature of the Weave as an incredibly fine but highly physical and edible substance left in our realm by spacefaring giants called immortums several aeons ago. This is either complete hokum or is exactly some kind of truth that exists in like greater Forgotten Realms lore, right? Each time we wield this power, creatures called Weave Devils consume these strands of weave, and their excrement is a powerful force we call magic. I know this will shock many readers, but I only deliver the facts as I know them, and as the esteemed wizarding community wants to keep from you. Oh my gosh. Poop is magic. Incredible. And here I thought it was friendship. There we are. Anything else over here? Scroll of colorful spray. Potion of Invis. Can I just take the Potion of Invis? Yeah, I think so. Let me do a quick save. It looks like I can just take it. Yeah. Okay. More books. Ramazith. Let's read it. Hailed by Volo as the sage extraordinaire, and by many grumbling parents of impressionable young women as a bloody nuisance, Ramazith Flamesinger was a wizard of great renown. Living in Baldur's Gate, this figure went missing some time ago. It was rumored that he grew romantically involved with a nymph, and idle gossip tells that they ran off together to live in some strange, peaceful place. But gossip is not so reliable, and no one really knows what became of him. Okay, where are they gonna turn up in this game? I've sent it to camp. Okay, how about this? Middle sections here. For the stout and sturdy. Oh, this is one of the pamphlets. Adventurers wanted for perilous and profitable quest. Oh yeah, this is the one that we had seen way back in Act 1, no? The same pamphlet. Master Lorroakan, the Arcanist of Athkatla, the Recluse of Ramesses Tower, seeks brave and enterprising individuals to delve treacherous temple and recover storied artifact, the Night Song, for preservation in Baldur's Gate. Only stout of heart and keen of mind need apply. Fame, glory, and incredible fortune assured. Okay. Is this thing kind of valuable? Wow, it is. We gotta take it. That's free money. This other one too? Hell yeah. And this one as well?
Maybe I need more pockets.
Why wouldn't I take it? Okay, how about back around here? Well, here. Let me also move some of these heavy items over to Karlach. Good. And Songs of the Wind I will send to camp. Taking the mugwort. Yeah, the garlic. Well, garlic is camp supply, isn't it? Yeah, it's not an alchemical reagent. Whoa, Mind Flayer's parasite specimen. Holy shit, what is that doing here? Oh, there's other people I missed. They were standing here. I guess you're a potion lord. Lester Farrower.
One moment. I'm trying to work out how many pinches of mugwort is equivalent to one of Mother's Leaf. Perhaps you can swap garlic for blood staunch. Worst case scenario, you just wouldn't stop bleeding. And stink.
Okay. Maybe there isn't a potion lord here. Maybe it's you? You're not even by a desk, though. Shuna Wanye?
Would you mind if I finished browsing before you muscle in, please? I was here first, actually.
Okay.
Still here? I'll have you know my elbows are much sharper than yours. Don't start a jostle you can't finish.
I'm going to look in there. Is there actually anything good in that? Oh, there's a specter of a rat. Magical Histories, Volume 3, The Second Sundering. I think I've read this. I'm not sure. I feel like I have, though. In the years following Mystra's assassination, the planes of existence were in upheaval. Lord Ao, the Hidden One, overgod of all deities and mortals, sought to rebalance what had been thrown into disarray by renewing the Tablets of Fate, those most sacred of artifacts that kept whole worlds in check and found balance between order and chaos. The very portfolios of the gods were rewritten, and several who were thought lost found themselves returned to life and power. Heralded by the wizard Elminster Omar, Mystra found her magic restored, and Portfolio returned to her. Once again, the rightful goddess of magic found herself to be the custodian of the weave. See, I don't know that I have read that. Okay, anything else here? Can't look at any of those books. Sure. Well, I mean, I guess we could go up and chat with Lorroakan. Maybe that would get us some leeway. Oh wait, how about this person? Tiernan Want.
You're a fellow bargain hunter, I see. The hidden gems here are far better value than the rare books Tolna keeps locked behind the desk. Rare?
Anything else?
Might as well mean cursed. What's wrong with some classic Elminster? Maybe a nice bit of Volothamp Gedon.
Okay. Have we spoken to everyone? I think so. Did I look at all the bookshelves? I don't think I did. Yeah, there's some back here. Okay, let's loop back around. At the very least, if I do need to ultimately talk to this book tome monger, I can just sell all these tomes, right? I can just sell them off. Make back a lot of the money. The Apprentice's Companion, Book the Third. With regards to items, these are oft overlooked as a source of substantial power and importance in the progression of one's skills. Rings, amulets, and even pieces of appropriate armor can provide the needed boons to elevate one's practice beyond the standard. Ofttimes is a single item the difference between ignoble defeat and magical victory. Sent to camp. Mythdranen. Amphigory. Here is a copy of Elminster's Mythdranen Amphigory. It's a good edition, well kept and stiff-spined. Reading an excerpt, you can see Elminster's style coming through, the heavy notation scholars have added after the fact. I attended a lecture yesterday by an elven sage about the eclipse logic theory of magic. Sweat beaded her brow. I got the impression that she was new to the pulpit and the greedy eyes of ambitious students. The eclipse logic theory, as framed by her, gives the impression that a big enough personality is imbued with a kind of unique magic. Think of an eclipse, with one astral phenomenon obstructing the other, and with variant states of eclipse resulting in the abatement of light and the creation of new and interesting shadows. Transformation by encounter. Personality, this elven sage posited, is like that. On one hand, she's demonstrably right, but while identifying stars, she's missed the shape of the galaxy. Stepping back a moment, we see that while certain iconic people have achieved great things by magical means, the qualities we would ascribe as their personalities are not fixed, though the extent of their prowess is, if not aligned, then comparable. So while emotion holds power and significance, the scope and weight of taxonomic signifiers of that power eludes us, like the dark side of the darkening moon, of the sun darkening moon. So there's no, according to Elminster at least, there's no conclusive one way or the other. Right? They're just acknowledging the fact that some magic users scale off of charisma, I assume, right? Okay. Over here. Schools of Magic, Enchantment. I just read this, right? Yeah. Well, no. I read a different one. It was Transmutation, wasn't it? What is the world but a curtain-framed show of villains, heroes, steeds, and royals? And who directs them? Where to gamble? When to pounce? The School of Enchantment offers its services as director of the cosmic farce. Key terms: enticement, beguilement, manipulation. Key concepts: encode, compel, incite, enthrall. And another row of books. Necromancy, Schools of Magic. No school of magic has been more maligned than that of necromancy. Often believed to be the school of sadists, the school of necromancy rather explores the balance between the animating force of life and the destruction of death. As with any magic, necromancy seeks to manipulate natural forces to the desire of its wielder. In this respect, it is no different from evocation or transmutation. Key terms: reversal, corruption, destruction. Key concepts: sapping, chilling, inflicting, enfeebling. As with any magic, necromancy seeks to manipulate natural forces to the desire of its wielder. In this respect, it is no different from evocation or transmutation. Okay. Sending it to camp. Over here. Oh. Got some fire damage off the ground there. Jeez Louise. Schools of Magic Transmutation. Mutability is the essence of life itself. All is ever-changing, growing and shrinking, building and breaking down. The devotee to the School of Transmutation learns to wield the raw material of life into desired forms. Key terms: change, exchange, alchemy. Key concepts: altering, prestidigitation, purification, mending. I would have thought that prestidigitation would be more akin to, what's it called? Divination, the divination school. But maybe that's something different altogether. Yeah, because there's no magic. It's a wizard subclass, isn't it? Divination? But it is not a school to which any of the spells belong to. That said, maybe that's just limitations of the game, right? Maybe like a wish spell is a divination spell. That would sound about right to me. What happens if I throw water onto this real quick while I'm thinking of it? Here, give me some water. Okay. Is it gonna get mad? I don't want it to get into combat. Like, if it gets upset at me, I'm cool with that, but if it wants to kill me, I'm less cool with that. Okay. Hello?
The lava elemental stares back.
Okay. It did look at me. Ooh, it took damage. No, it didn't. What took damage? Oh, the water itself. Huh. Okay. If I throw it like that, is it gonna get... Hey, let's find out. Melting. Oh, yeah. No dice. Okay. Sure. Okay. Well, should I cough up the money here? Or should I go upstairs, right? And we keep seeing if maybe there's another way I can worm my way out of having to pay up. I think that's what we should do, right? Absolute worst case, I will cough up 400 gold, right? I'm not going to go back on my decision to scream at the books, right? I want that. That it was very in character for me. All right. Until next time, please take care of each other.